not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years.
We're going to pause right there with the title card. And when we come back, we'll see what happens when we wake up. All right, we're back. Let's see what happens when we were woken up here.
You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation.
10 years, huh?
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
He's got a mechanical arm now. So he survived. Oh, that was a weird little glitch.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. I wouldn't call it a sabbatical. I was unconscious. I deserve hazard pay for almost dying.
Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy.
Excellent.
Vital protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
I don't need a respec.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy. Ready, give me the briefing, Val.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony.
Well,
Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
So, anywhere from 2 to 18 years. Ah, good. Plenty of time to figure out how not to die then.
At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete
It's a lovely auto
annihilation
you give it an
of all
8.5 out of
life
10.
in Arcadia.
Love that.
But currently, it is a low to
It's a little
medium
gray here,
priority
but
concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
you did vote earlier, yes. DeVries is alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
You build the astrogator, is that even
It is
possible?
inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not
Andrew,
shown
you
the
want some
same
snackies?
aptitude in soap making, hydroponics,
snackies?
or cooking.
Or
This
cooking.
unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please
There's a
extend
baby.
your congratulations when you see
That's a
him.
baby love. Good boy. Thank you, David. Level up. Skill and perk points available. Alright. Oh my god, not the endless lizards. Okay, the Earth Director found a flaw. Consumerism.
Lizard.
Here's the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. So, affects less, minus 15% vendor prices, but minus 10% sell value at vendors. So, on net, it's better, although there might be uses for money beyond buying stuff from vendors, in which case I don't know. I'm hesitant about flaws because I accepted a pretty bad one, I think, in my last playthrough, but also I think in the last playthrough they were all pretty much like, oh, you get one extra perk in exchange for this downside, and the problem is by the end I was like, I have plenty of perks, so I didn't the downsides, whereas this is more of a like commensurate change, you know. We'll reject. I don't think that consumerism will accurately describe our character. Okay, so we got 350 bits. We got a trauma kit. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game and have a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay. So our specialized things are hacking, science, and observation. We have 2 points available. I kind of want to get a basic lockpick skill, because not having any lockpick ability is crazy to me. And then maybe we'll do like engineering. Get just like a starter level on each of those. Perks. Every 2 level ups, you gain 1 perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. Yeah. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Got it. So we've got 1 perk point, 9 available perks. Got it. And later perks have specific requirements. Snatch the crown. Okay. So let's look at the ones we have available. Bullet shield is just more health and damage resistance, but they're more likely to target me over my companions. Ninja, more evasion chances. Trophy hunter, let's see. Critical hit chance when all weapons against enemies increased further against strong enemies. Scrapper, auto mechanicals always drop additional crafting materials. Manual reset. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware automechs by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. You also gain a damage bonus against automechs. So 10% damage to automechs, and you can stun them for 20 seconds. Pickpocket. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Okay, cute. Electrotherapist. You can now apply electrocuted faster when dealing shock damage. Additionally, weak automechs become scrambled rather than paralyzed when reaching max stacks. Scrambled automechs will attack their allies. Strong enemies such as lead from bosses cannot be scrambled this way until their health has been sufficiently reduced. Treasure Hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits or crafting materials. And Rapid Recharge. After dropping to 10% or less gadget energy, energy recharges faster for a few seconds. Okay. I like the idea of this Electrotherapist one, but we don't have anything that will deal shock damage yet. So maybe we'll do one of these other ones first. Why don't we do this? Trophy Hunter. Increase crit chance by 5% and 15% on strong enemies. And then when we get more, like, a little further along, we'll go from there. For science. Enjoy your crown. And I'll add an extra point to your vote. Okay. Got it, and then purchased is over there. Okay. Cute. If there are flowcharts and pie graphs, then yes. Got it. We've got an auto dock system here. Inventory. Oh, hang on. Inventory. Got it. We got, because I got the, like, deluxe edition, we've got the fancy armor. Thank you, Apollo, for your vote. Yeah, so we still have all this stuff. Trauma kit. When you're downed, a trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. It does not work if all companions have been downed themselves. Okay. Okay. Hibernation helmet. Compact rounds. Biomass canister. Don't know what that's for. Yeah, these have basically all the same, like, base stats. Workbench, okay. Let's see what Workbench is about. So, craft armor, mods, grenades, primers, and more with materials you've gathered in your journey. Mods. Attach mods to your weapon and armor to alter their capabilities to suit your combat style. Breakdown. Got it. Let's see. Break down all junk. What happens? I got black powder, cloth, and foil. Okay, got it. Party upgrades. The Workbench party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companion's weapon and armor, improving their efficacy in combat and granting them more abilities. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for both their armor and weapon, with each tier unlocked by obtaining that companion's upgrade kit received by completing their quests. Companion's basic kit unlocks the first tier, and the advanced kit unlocks the second tier. For both the companion's weapon and armor, at each tier you can select one of 2 upgrades and freely swap between them at a workbench. Okay. Niles and Valerie. Okay, are our 2 companions so far. Okay, I'll have to learn about crafting. The crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen, destroy items, and turn them to their base crafting materials. So we can create bypass shunts for hacking, mag picks for picking locks, compact rounds, concussive mines, distraction devices, explosive grenades, and inhaler charges. Okay. Mods. The workbench of the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing in your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapons modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Okay. Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks its recipe in case you want to craft additional copies of it. So I have no modifications currently available. Okay, perfect. So we have a sense of what we can craft, what we can do. Lockpick 11 to get there, to get this weapon, presumably. Interesting that they put a fancy weapon. At the end of the year, am I going to do a top games that you play? Yeah, I'll certainly post something online of like a recap of my year on like Commander Safe Key. On like my Blue Sky and probably in my Discord, I'll post just like a hey, here's the, you know, frog wrapped for the year. I haven't decided if I'll do any more like in-depth thing. But last year I think I did like, here's the games I played, here are the my top games of the year, you know, here's the games that I platinumed this year, that kind of stuff. Archived messages. Mission failed. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia Colony. Your additional injury into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible. Your additional inquiry into extraction. Extraction is not possible. It allows 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. U.S. Director recognizes your contribution over the 6+ years, but of the utmost support, you continue your observance of the colony. Extraction request denied. Got it. So they were like, no.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony.
We'll have to see.
Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Thanks, Val.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder, Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Any idea where I can find more of these special keys?
Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Got it. Jammed lockbox. Auntie's acidic dematerializer, 40 acid damage. Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. Ah, so this is a gadget. Okay. Auntie's acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get in the perfect position before firing. You can also use the gadget to disintegrate corpses. Lovely.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser.
Ah. Got it. So I can have, it looks like 2 different gadgets equipped at a time. I have 2 different weapons available. Okay. Your ability to conceal homicides has also increased by 85.9%. Hi, Chainsaw. How are you? Valerie's mod kit. I need 4 advanced decryption keys. Got it. So that's the first like upgrade mod for her. Okay. The incognito discovered. I've already been here. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's a lot to explore in here, actually. Examine. Moonman bobblehead season pass reward. Liberated and spawn. Got it. That's probably my cosmetic for getting the special edition. Ooh, random shout out. Okay, we haven't done that in a while. Let me. Yep, that's always been there. There you go. Shout out for Acidic Alien. Wonderful friend of the channel. Cutie Patootie, plays all kinds of amazing games. We love him. Acid is a sweet BB. That is extremely true. I need to update my list of people. Basically, I have just like a list of people who I follow, streamers that I follow. I need to make sure that I update that. Oh my god, Light Hope. Thank you for the bottoms up. Alright, let's open this safe. Toss ball card. Adds +1 toxicity crash threshold. Spectrum vodka. Crumpled list. To repair leaky pipe in Eric's room, order Val to run a self-diagnostic cooked dinner, Spratwurst. This bullet point has been violently crossed out. Store all intoxicants in safe. Hide the safe key with Val. Nice. Oh my god. Not Spectrum vodka, now available in brown. I remember Spectrum vodka from back in the day. From the last game. Nice. +1 toxicity crash threshold. I wonder if these are essentially credits. That would make a lot of sense if these were like, if these collectible cards were creator credits. What was that? Water? Yes, yes. The drink that I just downed was water. Definitely not vodka or anything. Light Hope likes to make sure that I'm very, very well hydrated. Exactly. No items in those. Those are probably my like future crew quarters, basically. Alright, let's go talk to our buddy.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Niles?
Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer.
Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up. I'm sure you did the best you could.
More grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia.
Honeymoon therapy kiss.
It's our responsibility to stop her.
Fine by me.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Yep, self-defense, we can call it that.
She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Okay. Guess there are worse places to be stuck investigating than an island called Paradise.
You'd think so. But even before Antes invaded, the island wasn't exactly a utopia. No matter what lies the Protectorate tries to sell you. Brother's mostly nice, at least. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a Protectorate communications hub.
Agreed. Okay, land on Paradise Island. Got it. So this is where the station was. Here's the Rift. Our first planet, Eden.
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Okay.
are you feeling, Agent? Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of your last mission?
Yes, definitely that. Transition to Paradise Island. Companions. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels you can spend in the ledger. Got it. Yes, we will have both of these companions. Welcome to Paradise Island. Okay. Let me look at my companion side here. So Niles, has a revolver, scrap armor, health. His ability, spread out, I'll hold him. Niles taunts all enemies in an area around him where he fires 3 shots at the target, dealing increased damage. Okay. Traits. Reflex Amplifier. He has a constructed device to improve his reflexes, granting him bonus evasion, allowing him to avoid a percentage of incoming attacks. And Field Tinkering. While Niles is in the party, you can use a workbench by talking with him directly. Oh, okay. And Valerie has a blaster. It deals plasma, so less damage, but it deals plasma damage. Okay. Her abilities: emergency protocols. Valerie fires a volley of syringes and healing drugs at you, applying a strong heal over time, effect and granting massive damage reduction for a short duration. Okay. Hi, Laziness. How are you doing? Traits. Life injection module. When a party member gets low on health, Valerie fires a syringe of healing drugs that heals on impact, has a cooldown between uses, so she also just gets a little auto heal. Integrated bypass repair. While Valerie's in the party, they have a chance to preserve your bypass shunts when hacking. Nice. Just existing. We love a existy day. Armor operation. Got it. Okay, cool. Do we have a map? Okay, we do. This is our first, like, open area. Some days you choose not to exist. Yeah, exactly. It's great to have an existy day. Also, it's great to sometimes have non-existy days. Looked like he just did a little, like,
See that thing in the sky
boost
there?
up.
That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Got it. Okay. So we are pretty surrounded by places. Can't just kind of go anywhere, which is good. Guessing I can't swim, but I can go down here. Curious. Yeah, okay. We can't swim. Have to check. You know, we gotta double check these things. did not mean to shoot. So there's a way up that way. Stealth grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles, making them unable to see you from a distance. Crabble Hammerclaw. 680 damage. Okay. Commemorative toss ball. What is that? Huh. It's just a quest item or whatever. Interesting. Shells, okay, shotgun. Extra holster, gain an additional weapon slot. So that looks like a mod. Like an armor mod. Yeah, okay, so that's an armor modification. So let me see here.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Okay. Field tinkering. I like to take advantage of your engineering skills.
Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Mods. We have our first modification. Armor mod. So this is a helmet mod. Extra holster. Plus 5% base health. Oh, these are all... Got it. So we have one utility mod. Got it. In this helmet. An additional weapon slot. Accept. Now I should be able to equip another weapon. Cool, so we can put that like shotgun on. Talk?
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? What's needling?
Personal questions.
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
Only if you count the synthesis of atoms resulting from thermal vaporization.
Whoa. Too soon, Commander.
I don't know if you can romance people in this game.
Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
In the first game, there was one of your companions had a potential relationship with an NPC that you could like help set up, but that was like the only thing I noticed. I don't know if this game has like actual romancing. I don't think it's wrong with it. How did you survive?
Same as you. Dumb luck. Barely made it back to the ship on my own power. Don't much recall after that.
No all games to give me romance and sex options.
I needed an honest-to-law doctor. Found one on Eden willing to patch me up. I'm not adding color when I say he saved my life. Most Protectorate would have snubbed me for bleeding out without the Sovereign's permit.
Protector unit doctor picks you up. Isn't that against their rules?
This was before the invasion. Not to say there wasn't some risk. What with the Sentinels and all, but it ain't like it is now. The Protectorate used to believe they were untouchable. Now they know they're mortal, same as the rest of us. That's some hard gravity to pull.
So it's been you and Valerie the whole time?
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
You was a long time now. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I appreciate the concern. Won't lie.
More chatty and shooty rather than romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few lost causes, the particulars of which
we'll see. There may be, you know.
It's all the same.
They did evolve some stuff from the first game.
About history when our ex-agent friend is out there doing her damnedest to ruin the future.
Has anything good happened since Horizon Point?
Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it.
Wait, what did this ship smell like before?
Bratwurst.
Okay. Were you cooking Bratwurst?
Horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Bratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up.
And what did you discover?
Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
You didn't grow up in Arcadia, obviously.
Good people being ground down.
Chatty romance, then shooty.
Fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings, while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust port.
Requires engineering. Bet you were eager to jump at a chance to escape that life.
It was hard work, sure. But there was something special about seeing one of them long haulers fire up her engines for the first time and knowing you had a hand in her construction. Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out.
The plot thickens.
I was working late one evening and
preparing my bolt to resurrect you. I would enjoy that.
Exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door.
How'd you go from fugitive to Earth Directorate agent?
I was on the run for, I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense.
Tell me how you first met DeVries.
She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding. And I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people.
You're speaking my language, Apollo. That was me in high school.
I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserved it. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission.
That's enough for now. Let's chat more later. Alright. I love you, but I don't want to go through every single dialogue option all at once. Companion abilities, yes.
Get the work in, I'll take care of him, Commander.
Zeranium. Zeranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's automechs. Standing in Zeranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zeranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doctor to remove accumulated Zeranium poisoning. Got it.
Good boy. Good boy.
Automatic piston. What is that little hologram over here?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Alright. Auntie's Choice.
Company. Must be from that.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate.
Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
We've, let's see. You only need to watch your mechanical, auto
Away from the
mechanicals.
landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found this on one of their bodies, commemorative toss ball.
Damnation. I know that toss ball. Belonged to a friend on that detail. Keepsake, I guess. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. Them protectorate drone's been a serious menace of late.
A slight increase
Trooper
on
Faulkner
Auntie's
shot at you.
Choice
You
reputation.
find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar.
Okay.
Just down the lane here a spell. You get to town hall, you passed it.
Looking for a trader who goes by DeVries. Any idea where I
As
might find her?
I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Mind giving me the pitch on Auntie's
What?
Choice?
You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Anywhere I can buy a gun or a drink or some meds?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade. I can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer in their cells for a spell. Less able bodies muscling in on our contracts.
Just got mine stamped and signed. Officially on the payroll for another 78 days.
Salted pea free nuts. So let me see here. Journal, Codex. Yeah, Zeranium. Okay. Quest. So we've got find keys around Arcadia from vendors to unlock the lockbox. Diabolical drones of dooms. Trooper Cutsy mentioned Trooper Faulkner currently on duty by the barn.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I'd hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Hey Val, anything you can do to help our friend here?
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
A lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, 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 pew, pew, pew. Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
How do you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess?
Okay.
As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
This is about a forward operating base.
One of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
So between Protectorate attacks and rogue drones, what's going on around here?
Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
I'm a doctor of a sort.
Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish.
I've seen where she'll live.
Don't exactly inspire me with confidence, but I'll take a hopeful prognosis over the alternative any day. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
But you're here to see the doctor.
No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
Yeah.
Don't believe the rumors. Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere else on Eden.
Got it. So, yeah, anything we take here is stealing.
I must ask you to hold still.
Got it.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg.
Stealing is fun.
There is good news, however.
Not when it sets the entire town upon you.
On advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
You fetch the restraints, I'll grab the bone saw. Shame to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
But the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Oh god. Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only doctor?
Yes, it's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
He indicated you could use some help.
Good lad, but he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Open vendor.
My stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. At least that's what I've heard.
Got it. Auntie's Choice Adreno Infusion Starter. Extra primer port, gain an additional medical inhaler slot. Okay. We'll buy that mod. Trauma kits. Inhaler primers. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. In your inventory, you can equip and slot primers, changing the effect and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Various perks and equipment also grant you additional inhaler slots, letting you equip more than one primer at a time. This increases the amount of healing you receive at the cost of higher toxicity whenever you use your inhaler. Got it. Randomly mix chemicals and hope for the best. Formula coagulant, medical 3. Okay, so inventory. So this is 300 over duration. This is 200 instantly. But you get more the closer you are to death. I'd rather take the 300 over time, but good to have that. Let's see if you had anything else here.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
Oh god.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Damn.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how...
I'm not running a
got that part.
charity.
I can cover some of the costs.
A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision.
I don't encourage delays, but short of you skipping back
Okay,
in
we got
time
that
and
already.
ordering the coag... I am a doctor, not a magician. Now,
Okay.
was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
Okay.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
Alright. Not a lot we can really do there.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries. And sometimes their names.
Sometimes their names.
One of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors.
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon.
Name
Purveyor of
Pending
spirits
Saloon.
and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much
Intoxicant
loose talk and
facilitator
idle speculation
Cole.
occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
How did Cleos and Spacer's Choice become one
You're
company?
asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
What are folks saying about the Vox relay station?
Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
The path of north? Anything more steering clear
Tell
of?
you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Don't have much.
Your Earth Directorate. Never figured to meet one of you all, especially in here. It's like some hapless critter, once thought extinct, just trotted on into the place.
We're a hapless
Here I
critter.
was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Name pending soon. You haven't even.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
I'll have to do the hydrate in a minute. I don't have anything to drink. Sure, what do you got so far?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Like accessories.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
When 18 is picking him, 19 is devising a better greeting.
Wait. Have you already read it?
Did
Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it in its entirety?
Just a guess.
Well, you must be some kind of intuitive business genius then. Hope you're not staying in town long. Don't need the competition. Anyhow, pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
Prestige brandy, purple berry punch, Gertie bourbon, Auntie Cleo's and Pal's brandy. Interesting that this is like more expensive, but restores less health. Probably 0G brew. Biomass canister. Okay.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Bounty terminal. Look up your own bounty. No outstanding bounty for fraud. Thank you. Look up local bounties. Wanted drone sworn. The director has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing and therefore must be destroyed. Drones last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. Bounty bits and positive reinforcement will be awarded to whoever brings them down. Requires bit transfer. Okay.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Yeah. My last mission left me on a rift in space and kept me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then.
Exactly.
I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And what do you need help
It's
with?
like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
You saying something about Spire Grove? Where's that?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed the heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
So what's in it for him?
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Nicotine. You're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation.
It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
All right then. Don't let me keep you.
All right, we have a side quest.
With a door this tough, they must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor.
Compliance investigation notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Would be damned if it's not as if running a side hustle inside Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those two rules and I won't have to track you down, trust you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now they're in the cell and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. Well, someone should have to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for, enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career, and my bit cartridges. So finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I have several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief that both passed through here at about the right time, but my gut keeps drawing me towards the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why. Might be she's just the only one still in town and I'm pulling for it to be the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. Okay. Nobody saw that.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Is this door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
Why is it so important that you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
You know, Auntie's Choice didn't put their two best troopers on this job? I'm shocked.
Part of being a good soldier is knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. For example, I'm good at shooting wisecracking stooges in the face. Wanna see?
Point taken, please continue.
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
What's preventing Carr from taking action?
What do you want to know? What are you, some kind of spy?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure our friend here is just curious. Still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who might know more is Commander Torres out at the forward operating base.
Like it's just that simple.
Haven't you been listening? That door is sealed tighter than a Saltuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon. You sound like you've got something percolating.
Let me think on some more. I'll be back. So we need lockpick 3 or explosives 3 to get through there.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machination. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow
Warden
dullards?
Sterling.
Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
I did leave him that was a while ago.
Tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well?
You could
Then
say that.
we share that much in common. My last mission did not exactly go according to plan either, as my imprisonment no doubt suggests. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and Caretaker of Worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. Manners. How refreshing.
I'm
not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military. Short for Warden of the Realm.
Wouldn't happen to know a way to get in the armory, would you?
If I did, so you would. But I am of two minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's choice, but you are not Protectorate either.
No, that's true.
I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
Fair enough.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well,
all right.
We ought to go acquaint ourselves with
Let's
that
take a little
minister,
pause
like
right
you
here. Finish up in the town when we come back, and then start going around and blasting some stuff. So we'll take a few minutes. I'm gonna go pee, refill, and we'll be back.